Cabaret collection continues with 7 and 8. Sega's MEGA TECH, 1989, Sega's answer to Play Choice. And they came up with a system that has 54 cartridges available. Same number almost as the Play Choice, wasn't it? Great idea. We used a 19-inch monitor here and a 9-inch up there. Or, I'm sorry, 15-inch. Not quite. Get me the tape measure. Let me make sure. Where's that boy? Let's answer this one. 18-inch.
You're way off.
But that's 9-inch. Hard to believe there's an 18-inch monitor. Yeah, I guess it could be 19. Sip of coffee. Anyway, look. We have a slew of cartridges. So I'm giving this machine the 8 games in it, plus another, was it 25 more? It's 25 more cartridges. Let's see, 5. No, not 5. No, it's 25 total, right? He doesn't remember either, neither do I. 10, 14, 17, and 8. It's 25 cartridges. Great idea. You access the games, if you look in here, this came with a factory bill acceptor, which we left intact, and 1 coin slot. That's actually how the game was shipped from overseas. And that allowed for a very large coin box to collect both the bills and everything. Back here real quick, John. Here's our access for the game board right here, and our cartridges here. And we have a manual, which we still had, so we included that. You know, that wasn't that nice. I think we get through that from the front. I'll remember now. We weren't very well prepared for this. Let's show you. There we go. So you could change, in fact, the cartridges from right here. Front. We never did. I actually bought the extra cartridges, but I put in the ones we really wanted at the house. My daughter's favorite game was the Moonwalker. Kind of a tight fit there. That's where we keep the keys. That's what that is there. Mark's watching, the guy getting this. This is a different Mark. 3 Marks. This is the Mark in Michigan. There's Tetris, okay, game select, we'll hit that. And we'll pick out a different game. There's Moonwalker, enter. Puts the game in instantly.
I have to put a credit on.
Oh, really? Oh. That's it, press start button. Just like the Sega full size. Oh, I have to jump over. Rescue. I rescued Michael, or the boy, or the girl. Stereo is pretty good. Trying to kick there, but I'm not having any luck. I didn't play this, my daughters did. Not doing too well. You get the idea. Anyway, also allowed you see your time units here. So you can push your button and add time units to it. Very clever stuff. with your credits on it, the advertising sound works. Isn't that nice? Okay, credits by time. And of course your directions. Very nice cabinet too. Now here's the story. This is the last one. I bought 4 of these, or 4 or 5 of them from one man. We were able to make 3 complete ones. And this is the 3rd and last one. This is the one that had the nicest side art. So this one was the nicest of all. Look at this side here too. And Stephen had to do a little touch up here and there. Nice, isn't it? And so is this little baby Neo Geo. 148 games in the Neo Geo system. We have a 138 game cartridge in it now, and that's accessed from here. So you're able to change your cartridges just by swinging the stand. We always like the original dedicated ones because they also gave you the digital numbers to tell you how many games you have left. It's a great little cabinet for somebody. Nice and compact, like me. A lot of you have seen the Neo Geo system. Now, this one here doesn't have a slot for a home plug-in. Originally, they were going to make this system so you could access the home games. Really nice idea, but never came to. I know it's warm. You just don't care.
I'm going to air in his office, not back here.
I run the air all the time. I have to. What am I going to do? Do people want to see
Only when the
these
camera's
games?
on, don't lie.
You don't think I'll get rude, do you? Look, hurricane. Everybody keeps watching the progress. Anyway, Jonathan, what do you think? Do you think we covered everything on these?
Except for creating it.
That's right. Jonathan has to crate them now. We can get these on their way to Michigan. Our odyssey continues. Look at this gorgeous Pac-Man. Stephen has brought the side art back to life again.
Definitely is a miracle right there.
Yeah. Yeah, new artwork, obviously. New header, new monitor bezel, new overlay.
It's new but original.
And of course we have a new Amusement in the center.
What's that called? Don't use technical terms for this.
What's a banger? Something. The bellows. The bellows, the grommet. And Rock-Ola Bubbler. This is one that has CDs. Rock-Ola made both models.
They're not just tiny 45s?
They had the big 45s first, and then the tiny CDs. So it's a very wonderful piece of equipment. The #1 song right now is 101. So we have a marvelous piece of equipment. Inside, the layout is very much similar to the other Rock-Olas. They did change elements in later models. The earlier one had this ribbon cable here, and they figured out how to hide it more. This is the System 5, the black board system. They also had orange board system and the yellow board system.
Yellow was the last, wasn't it?
Yellow was the last, yes. So it was a good idea to, I guess, that we see what kind of computer do you have and what color is it. As soon as they said the color, they said, "Aha, you have the such and such system." It does use the CD Pro player here. So this is your common Pro player here that the machine uses. We can rebuild these now with a new laser eye and a new motor, which you can order online still. So, which is a good thing. Really nice. Oh, now, the nice thing about the Rock-Ola is that this is all inlaid poplar wood. It's all the silver you see is chrome. The Wurlitzer's version of the same machine, all of this was in fact plastic. So Rock-Ola was nice because they set all their elements in chrome. Now, Frank, it's time to look at the cabarets. Let's go over and look. Oh, I almost forgot. It's Steve Miranda's 31st birthday. Well, it was on Wednesday. I missed it, Steve. But he sent me this picture of Duffy and Shelley in Ghostbusters attire watching my Ghostbusters video. They're his mascots. Yeah, that's pretty neat, huh? Thank you, Stephen, for sending me the picture, and happy birthday.
I like how you couldn't memorize 2 names. You gotta look at the paper. 2 names. Happy birthday.
Well, I'll tell you what, I have one more. This is a picture of me and Scott Brody at one of the shows. He sent me that picture. Now, don't I look jovial? Okay, let's go to the minis. Who's going to film it? Let's
the
find
truck
some.
is back.
The truck's back.
Who had the truck?
Already?
Who had it?
Jonathan, he can't be back.
He's back.
He can't be back.
I'm gonna do his stupid line. Jonathan!
What? How are you? What? You're moving. You're moving into the new house.
Waiting for everybody to help. Where were you guys?
Well,
Delivering your jukebox. Where were you?
yeah, the one you just saw earlier is already delivered. We're not filming out of order. I showed that earlier, but that's gone. What happened?
Waiting for everybody to help. Where was everybody?
Oh,
Were you drinking?
lock's still not locked on it.
You were drinking.
Better have a cardboard
to throw out.
As long as you
Cardboard.
weren't driving.
Oh. Oh.
Does anybody want a computer desk?
Oh, look! Look!
They smashed it. I don't think that's going to work anymore.
Oh, but we could use this for packing. That's a nice computer desk.
Free computer desk.
You've got to help me. The minis have got people are screaming.
It's 4th of July. Goodbye.
We'll do our tributes later. Let's get back in the shop.
Funk.
Well, this is what you've been waiting for, but we got to get those boys. Where are they? Boys, we have to film these cabarets just because it's July 4th weekend. Well, I don't know. Who's doing the party tomorrow? Look, Tony. He's back on a Saturday. Kurt, how much longer are you staying?
2 more minutes.
No, we have to film. We have to film. We have to film. Here, come back here. Let's get these filmed quickly. All right. Kurt, I'm going to need somebody to help me film. Maybe I can ask Tony. You think Tony would go ahead and do it?
Somebody's got to do it.
What?
Waiting for the click.
No. Are you actually waiting for the minute?
Well, then I can have my minute.
My minute.
I'd like to round it out.
You
Wait for that.
creep!
That. Gotta listen for it. Did I click yet? There it is.
Oh! He got his minute.
My minute. Now I need my money.
Money? But when are you coming back to me? Who's going to help me film these?
Frank?
Huh? I don't think he wants to.
Scott?
All right, let me find Franklin now. Kurt is trying out RoboCop. Just came traded in, and look, the Mighty Pharaoh. You remember this one? Remember the basement we got it out of right here? Oh gosh. Well, soon you won't recognize it, right, Kurt?
Is that the one I picked up?
Yeah.
The basement. That was pretty.
By the way, I showed him the basement. I have the pictures saved. Yes.
Pretty bad. They liked our Pepsi Cola. That was all Pepsi bottles.
Oh gosh. Frank, Cabaret A Go-Go continues.
Who cares?
Well, we have 9, 10, 11, and 12. Look, 9, Tron, 10, Gorf, 11, Kangaroo. There's a reason it's open. You'll see. And 12, Astro Fighter. And look how small.
Yeah, you hear that a lot. And they're not talking about your gut either.
Can't talk to me that way. Frank, how many Tron Cabarets did they make?
3,287.
Nobody knows. You know, there's a lot of differences with the cabaret, obviously. These were made, cabarets, from what we gather from the little information that's printed, for the lobbies of restaurants, the waiting areas, places that didn't want an enormous game. Unless an enormous person was playing it. See, I waited for the pan, Frank.
You wait for a pan of food, maybe.
Frank, I'm starving.
We can tell.
Frank, I just thought of something. How about if I run them the footage I took from Tron Legacy when I was in the bar with Flynn? Let's look.
When Flynn entered the space, everything changed. I've never seen anything quite like it. The awe was palpable.
Was it?
I presume our understanding is still valid.
What do you have to
Control
do
of the
for a
city.
little attention?
A sizable request, I know, but seemingly fitting compensation. Don't you think?
Nobody's refilled my mug.
Master key to any and all riddles of the great. But there's something else too, isn't there? I've heard the chatter about this private initiative. I realize that our alliance is at times uneasy, but always necessary.
Uh-oh.
You know you need
Looks
me
like there could be trouble.
right where I am. Blue?
Of course you're right. Enjoy the drink. End of line, man.
I almost didn't get out. Listen, we had a lot of fun with that. If you want to see all the footage we shot from Tron Legacy and all the green screening, the corny stuff, just go to this video here for Discs of Tron. Anyway. Look, still has the blue handle. Still has this very nice overlay with the glow. But no black light. Not one. Now what we did is we did put super bright blue LEDs up top. These are actually flash lamp 12 volt blue lights, but because Bally Midway runs their headers with 12 volts, it was an easy fix. And we put a couple LEDs down here. Our free play button for the customer. It's a nice little fella, isn't it? We got the black. This Shuffle Alley, this is the Shuffle Alley T-molding we use. It's the black with the silver stripe inside. Very nice, Frank, isn't it? Mm-hmm. And what is nice, also inside, we took the board set out and cleaned all the chips. We took them apart. You can see our sticker on it right there. Here we are. That's better. Oh, why is my light going on and off?
Those are junk lights.
I paid all this money for these.
Wasted your money.
Oh, I'm going to write a letter to them. Okay, now, we put a sticker on our boards. Actually, somebody just sent me a picture of a Lethal Weapon pinball that had one of our stickers on it. So this tells us when we put the part in, like the new power supply here, that replaces that old linear power supply. And down here is the circuit board that converts the voltage and with the battery backup on it. Monitor, of course, has all new capacitors in it. And still had the original...
Should rip it out or throw it away.
I should, actually. But look, Tron Min. They couldn't bear to put that last I on the end, could they? It's got the stereo the speakers in it. Steven has touched up the side art. This is the original vinyl sides. It's best to keep the original vinyl, even if it's damaged. But of course you have to have a master painter like my Steven. Steven is a master painter. And I'm not saying that because he's sitting over there, because he left already. It's July 4th weekend. Why are we still here?
I gotta film. I gotta hurry up.
And this is going to go unedited, and it's not going to get uploaded until Tuesday.
No, I'm going to edit
There you
it
go.
today
There
for
you
the
go.
weekend.
You know,
People
'cause I'm going
wait.
to go outside and throw the breaker and kill the power.
People tell me they're dying. Actually, I got to show you. I got to share with you. Where's my sheet? I have to share with you some people that sent me pictures. Right here. This is Mike. Mike had this picture taken with the Vanguard. He bought on Craigslist for $90. It still works. But he's watching my show on the television. Actually, it's the DVD. We sell DVD of the 2 old TV shows. So if you want one, they're $10 including shipping. PayPal to this address, and I'll ship you out one, and I'll even sign an autograph
If you have
card.
$10 just laying around.
It's 2.5. It's an hour and a half of joy. Our 1995 infomercial and the 2002 infomercial, and we lifted them right off the hard drive, so they're as clear as they can be, clearer than the YouTube version. Frank, I gotta have something to finance my Daddy Pop's breakfasts next week.
$2,000 Disney meal plan.
Frank, I wish this handle lit up. It really should have, because of course if we had the black light here, it would have. But it wasn't to be. It wasn't to be, Frank. Oh, I didn't do that too well, did I? I don't know what I was thinking of. Frank. I don't want. Yeah, everybody else can play this better than me. Yes, the idea is to get all the cubes. Everybody has a way of knocking this dead, but I'll do it though, Frank, I promise.
Yeah, you showed that kid.
Junk. I'm not in, we're all, everybody's excited to get away. Everybody's excited to see Gorf. Look. Another baby Gorf. We did not have the black handle, so we put a Tron handle on it. But the center still lights when we fire. But you see, it doesn't have the control panel lighting, which is missed, sorely missed. Also, this is the earlier version with no lights in the coin door. Pac-Man didn't have lights in the coin door, a number of them. They didn't start lighting them, actually. I guess until 1981. But what a great
Score ranking was 90.
Did I get a 90, Frank?
Yeah.
I always loved this game. What a great game. Beautiful. Look at this color. Crystal clear 13. Oh, you know what? A big advantage of the Cabarets is they have a 13-inch television. So you get crystal clear lighting. I do like the way, and look at the joystick. Because it's a clear handle, see how nice it lights up? Is that nice, Frank? Yeah, everybody's seen this game played, so I kind of know. Should I try to finish the board? I never ever have been able to hit that bouncing board up there. No, junk. Let's go back, Frank.
No.
Now, you saw the earlier video. We did the same thing. The cage was removed, everything reheated, including all the edge connectors on the bottom. A lot of people skip those edge connectors. Of course, our new power supply, these boards here, the amplifier and this board here was reheated. And where's the color inverter board? I don't know where that is. Anyway, well, it's all done. It's perfect, isn't it, Frank? And look, let's see if they spelled this one right. Look, it's another Gorf Min. Wait, look, they did manage to say Mini here. You're in your stupid light. Now look, you remember what it says here? Never disconnect or disconnect these units with the power on. I'll tell you what, since we're back here, look. We're going to go with Kangaroo. This is a Kangaroo machine made from Ireland. It's a Cabaret. This board was not made by Atari. All the Kangaroo boards are made by Sun Electronics. So it is not an Atari board, but the board is very dependable. It really is. It also uses the Atari AR2 power supply. It doesn't use everything on the board. You'll notice there's some things missing, not on this board, but you do need the full-size board. New capacitor from Bob Roberts. I'm turning this light off, it's driving me nuts. Of course, the capacitors on this board are new. Now, wrapped up here, going out to the man, is a spare, stay right there, a spare set of Kangaroo boards. Isn't that nice? Oh, Mark from Canada, he's getting a spare set of working boards. That was a special advantage. We're giving extra parts for then people buying my Cabaret games. If I had them packed in there, they got them. Also, do you see the box that says wheels? That is also included. We put casters on this, but we've drilled holes. See the 4 holes right here? For wheels. Because we find the wheels do not travel well to Canada. So when he gets it, he'll leave the casters in place, but he'll put his wheels on inside the box. Surprise! Mark, you got extra parts. Now, we're going to go up front so I can show you why I left it open. The Cabarets from Ireland have a very interesting setup. The fluorescent tube up here, this is why we left it open so you could see. Okay? Lights through the glass. It's actually terrific. And this is the part for the speaker grill. Our speaker here. And here is the monitor bezel with our light up area that shines through. Now, here's the problem. You can't take these in and out of the machine without taking this stupid metal off the top. So to take this out to clean it, you have to take this off and open up the control panel. So what we are going to do, I'm showing you this before, so you can do it with yours. We are going to notch out right here so our customer can move it like this, and he'll be able to slide it down and then scoop this out to get to cleaning this and changing the light bulb. See, that's coming, Mark. Yeah, I wanted to show it pre. This is actually going to go out right after July 4th. After you have that, then isn't this real nice grill here? That'll go in here. I wanted to show you. It'll go in there. Something like that. There, look at that. Done. And then this swings up like that. Mark, I can't tell you, I played this the most at my house. So this is the game I played the most. This is, and the only thing left to do is, I wanted to show you this. In Ireland, we're changing these over. These are the original sockets in Ireland. Now, this is the odd thing. They look like they would take 555s, but they're actually a screw-in 44. And they used to sell a bulb that had threads on it that you screwed in. These are going to be switched over to LEDs. As a matter of fact, you'll see that in the Tuesday video when this is all back together. But I thought this would be neat for you to see that the Ireland machines had that in there. It's another way you know have an Ireland machine. Another surefire winner on the Ireland machine. Yeah, we're still, as you see, we're still finishing this. It has a blue micro switch. So we're in the final steps of the Kangaroo, but we wanted to get this video out so you could see it today over the weekend. And then we'll do you know what, Frank, we'll do a final as we go.
Oh, goody, I can't wait.
Also, and our last mini for today, I did a video on this very same machine, I think 2 years ago when I took it to my house. Here's the video link if you want to see the original one just as we finish the machine. It's a nice little mini game. This special silkscreen plexi is broken, so that's the only downside. No, we're never going to find it. And the real funny thing is this machine is the result of 2 different games to get one. So we took elements from both games. Now, can I ask why you are annoying me? Now, who did this? Look, Lethal Weapon slingshots.
You sold it to them.
I did not. It doesn't have our sticker on it.
TNT
No. Some
1991.
troll sold it to them. I love it. Oh, you know what? Before we walk back and finish, Tony, which you saw earlier, he was working on the rollovers. He got here at 9 in the morning and worked on these for about 2.5 or 3 hours. He's still working on them. Let me show you a tip. This horrible ground strip has caused so much trouble. We remove it completely. It is not needed, absolutely not needed. And we've taken this ground strip off of 500 machines and we have 0 service calls. If you leave this crap ground strap in, you will have switch problems a go-go. So that has to come off. So you can see how far he got. It takes a long time. This is a step nobody bothers with because nobody wants to spend 5 hours working on these wretched switches. The only good thing about it is that you could sit. That would suit you, Frank, wouldn't it?
Got a problem with that, stupid?
Frank, or Kurt, did you hear what he said to me?
What do you say?
Nothing nice. I'm going to guess that this display is dead as a doornail. Okay, so we'll mark it dead as a doornail. eBay, dead as a doornail. Nobody's monkeyed with it, but it's dead. It's dead. So we'll put that up on Groove. We got 600 auctions on eBay. Look for us, TNT Amusements Inc. on eBay. All right, back to Astro Fighter. The control panel is held down by 2 little wing nuts. Boy, is it a pain in the ass to get into. The door here swings open, single coin slot. As near as we can guess, we think this was a tabletop unit to actually sit on a table. I mean, who's going to get down this low and play it?
Yep.
Now, there was a base. There was a base on one of the games. I wonder if it's on the one we have next to it. We have one more Super Mini. I called it a Super Mini. I couldn't think of any other way to describe it. There was another game called Mad Alien that you will be seeing that is sold to Mark in Canada. And that may have the base on it. There was a third game, Digger, but no one's ever seen it, but there's actually an image or like a drawing of one in one of the sales flyers for the 1980 Digger, but no one's seen one, so we're not 100% sure. But let me show you one of the neat extras that's going to come with this. All right, come back here. In addition, oh, by the way, we are busy signing our names. Mark likes to have all his machines signed. Oh, good. Okay, now I'm going to show you. I've put on that game we junked, I've given to Mark, wrapped up in bubble wrap. I actually had it in my game, a spare monitor chassis. It's a very funky monitor chassis. So he's going to get that down the road. That way he may be able, if the monitor, it may go bad, but he'll have a spare. Actually, that'll be good because that'll go in his Mad Alien too. And we have a new power supply. And we took the cage out and we reheated all these connectors. Oh my gosh, is that trouble. Actually, Frank,
How much trouble is it when you're sitting in the office in the air conditioner editing videos?
you know, Frank, somebody has to
extremely
edit my
difficult.
videos. Here, let's look here. The panel's open so they can look inside. Easy access. What did somebody write there? Can you read what that says? Okay.
Caution create fuse.
Oh, caution. Okay, service switch. Oh, okay, that's the degaussing. I always liked that feature. Sega has in a lot of their monitors a degaussing button. All the new monitors, the game monitors made after this, automatically degauss, but sometimes they didn't. So you could always circumvent it and push that button and do it. And then this will put credits on it, and then you have your lovely little start button. I don't know where the lock is for this, so we had to fix that. I always loved this game. Now, you know what? They made this in the full-size upright and in a trim line. And I have a trim line in my collection, but I haven't restored it yet. But I always thought this game was so well made. Gorgeous colors, great sound, and all the games used the same electronics. So there was no difference in the construction of the game. I didn't say I was going to play well today. It's hot in here. We need to turn the fans on.
Wrap it up. Say goodnight.
I'm not ready to go yet.
I am.
Well, I'll tell you what. Next week, guys, we have so many games going out. Okay, we got that X-Men 6-player that we're selling, completely electronically finished, but the guy's gonna keep the artwork the way it is. He's gonna do the artwork down the road, but it saves him $1,000. A Shuffle Alley. Robocop's actually going to show me. Pool Sharks. I've never done a video on Pool Sharks. We just finished the electronics. Look, Frank, your battery board.
There it is.
Frank, how many have you sold so far?
A lot.
Oh, well, we've over 100, right?
Give or take, probably, yeah.
Yeah. So, battery boards, $13.99. You can email us here and tell us what you need it for, and we can make them up, and you can PayPal. We can ship them right out. We ship overseas too, whatever the cost is to ship overseas. Frank, it's July 4th.
2nd.
It's July 4th weekend. It is the 2nd, and I can tell you 2 days from now, I am going to be sinking my teeth into the biggest.
Ew! I don't know his name.
Hamburger.
Is that his name?
They can make. God, Frank, get your mind out of the gutter. I mean, even Kurt wouldn't be that insulting.
Bird!
My little Kurt. We had a lot of fun today, didn't we? We covered a lot of stuff. Anyway, for all you in the United States, happy 4th of July.
Independence Day.
Independence Day. Yep, happy. And go and see the movie. It's good. The new Independence Day movie. We enjoyed it. And for all of our overseas viewers, wish us a happy